And hello and welcome back to Songs of Six. Well, I know it's been a while. 3 months to be exact, I believe. But that's because, a lot happened, if you don't know. I moved into university. And with that comes experiences, a learning curve, and everything else involved. But a month in, I've got some free time, I thought. Let's hop back in. I know most of the original people watching probably aren't watching, but for those few that stick around, I thank you. Anyway, let's get back into it. From what I remember last time, we have a little star-shaped oasis, the life and fruit of the settlement. Farming space is limited. Wood is very limited. Henceforth, food and warmth are limited. And if you don't know, deserts get really, really cold at night. That's just a general fact. So we have a few problems. I do have an import set up for wood and bread, but that only lasts about as long as my money lasts, which not long, unfortunately. We are selling stone and nothing here yet, apparently. But the main goal right now, get a pottery business set up. We do have a clay pit here, employing a very large amount of our settlement, about a third. And that means we are pumping out clay. With this clay, we can make pots and sell them to keep ourselves going. And we do not have a pottery, unless I'm mistaken. We do not have one, therefore next course of action is a pottery, if I can spell. Beautiful. We do want a stone building, as we can't afford wood and dirt or mud is a bit shabby. We could have it quite centrally in the town, or we could have it down this little alleyway, which I think is what I will do. Something like that. And then after the pottery, I'm thinking of establishing the religious district, as that is something that I'm still yet to achieve. Go. This will be a little niche little side road, so I'll keep it at one width. Then I'll go for a 6x6 building, double door, little storage area, workbench, roll 2, perfect. And we only have 50% efficiency. We do need a few auxiliary stations, but can we afford them? Should be able to. Beautiful. Now we have 100% efficiency, 5 employees, which is more than enough, and a production of 6 pots a day, which is not that bad. Let's click construct on that. We will have to unfortunately wait for some wood to kick in. And we do need to harvest some stone, which, if I can find the correct name for it. Here we go, clear rock. We have some rock up north here. Speed up the game. Now while that's getting built, I'm gonna assign a little crate to lay and pots so we can store them. And this is just waiting on wood, which unfortunately we do need to purchase. If we have a little look, we have we've spent 500 on buying wood, 2k on bread. Bread is quite expensive, unfortunately. And we do have an overflow of vegetables, so just make sure we don't waste any food. I'm gonna assign one more crate to vegetables so that we can store them. And that's almost built. Now with the initial dirt road around the edges, this is gonna be the town center, or the city center, the main sort of keep. All of this will be walled in. And then my plan is to have a lot of mini outer settlements working on, for example, a mining settlement here. Or here. Usually, mainly mining settlements. I don't think we'll be able to do any sort of farming settlements as there's nowhere else to farm. At least our central food supply will be located in our walls, which is always a good thing. But I want to dedicate somewhere over here to the religious district. Go. Beautiful. Shouldn't have done that. Just some dirt infrastructure for now. A few more up. Do I want it there though? I'm starting to rethink where I want the religious district. I mean, the main housing is here. This is a little trade district we have. Do you know what? Change of plan. I'll put it up here. Boom. And now, we want to figure out what religions we want to allow. Because some are more useful than others. That's true. We have the... I'm not even going to pronounce that. This one's alright. It's not the most useful. This one's very good. This one is just like the god of craftsmen. This we would definitely be allowing. This one is the god of farming, which we do need, as you can see, we don't have many farms, so we need to boost them as much as we can. And then raid security, I'd rather other bonuses, so I'm gonna forbid people from worshipping them. And I think that's about it. So let's build their little shrines. Definitely the farming shrine first. This is the most important one, but how big do we want this? Eventually they will have a church. But I'm not sure if I can dedicate 150 stone to a shrine for now. Especially, so we'll go for... We'll just go for a basic 6x6 shrine. Over here. And also we want the Shrine of Craftsmen. Put that by the wall. And then that's about... We do need more rocks cleared to actually construct those. That is not a problem. Ever so soon, those will be constructed. I do want to deconstruct smart remove these roads here. Just for the aesthetic. We are fine on food. It's sort of fluctuating. But we're not too heavily based on imports, which is always a good thing. We have quite a large harvest of fruit and vegetables, but grain is still lacking, which is compelling me into adding another grain farm. But I think we can manage for now. We did just make a bunch of money selling stone, which is always good. That is our main export for now. Eventually it will be pots, and oh, here we go. And the shrine is built. I want to dedicate that road. I want to dedicate this entire section here, this cube, to religion. And you might as well just get a shrine to a minion. If that's even, then I have the best eye. Dirt road. Here we go. 11. Oh my god. I eyeballed that. Not complaining. Perfect. People can worship now. And that should give them more happiness. And our pottery workshop is about to be finished. Here we go. Now, where is all of our clay going? We should have a huge amount of people digging clay. I mean, they're just standing around. How many people do we actually need for this? Where is all of our clay going? Consumed. What are we consuming clay on? I can't wrap that around my mind. Am I giving anyone sort of clay? Anyway, we have our first pot being made. But I'm still really wondering, what am I spending clay on? Am I? Am I set? No, I'm not selling clay. No clue. Pots are being made though. How much is a pot worth? That is a very good question. 87 for a singular pot, while a piece of stone is 8. I don't think selling this is quite worth it for me, as of right now. I'd rather give it to my people, let them have fancy pots in their building. Oh, I already am giving them pots, okay. I'm not really giving them much of anything else, to be fair, but they are happy. We just had a huge grain harvest, which will keep our food going. At a point where I need to assign another crate just for grain. Okay, let's look a little bit more into research. I need to start refining iron. Do we have a smelter research? We do. For that we need coal and iron. I go for a little coal mine down here. Get that whole node. 51 workers. We are definitely not assigning 51 workers to that. Not yet. And getting this to be efficient will cost a huge amount of furniture. Let me keep it at 50% for now. We don't have that much furniture, to be fair. I do want to connect some sort of road. It doesn't help that the clay pit is in the middle of the road. But following the trend of the road. Okay, that is way too wide. Get rid of that. Following the trend of the road. Here we go. We need to get to here, ideally. I'm extremely locked in for building this road. Widen it a bit more down here. It's way too wide up north. I've made a mistake, but it's just that road. Figure it out eventually. I feel like an uneven road, if it's not in the city, is the best type of road to build. Like, sure, your city can be a grid, which is what I'm doing. But external roads, should they be a grid? I don't believe so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's gonna be built. I built it way too wide down here though, which is my mistake. Actually, it's not too bad in certain areas. That's fine. We'll live. Anyway, research. We need to start unlocking more things. And for that, we need knowledge. For knowledge, we need a library. Library. There we go. I need 10 more. 10 more research. Can I upgrade my lab? No, we need iron. And do I need a tech for that too? Improved lab. It's not worth the investment right now. I'd rather just build a new lab. Where do I want this new lab? Oh, just carry on with the trend. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. One more. Beautiful. This is gonna cost a bunch of furniture, but do we have a choice? Actually, I'll move the door. Nearby ruins, 100 pots. Thank you very much. I'll move the door here. A few little alleyways will always liven up a town, even if they don't fit in the main road grid. There we go. Now, the next level is, in fact, Frontics, which we do need 200 population, and we all get some knowledge for that, but 200 population is quite a big jump when we have a food stock of 8 days for 90 people. So if we double our population, our food will be seriously at risk, which is not something we want to happen. I think that's quite obvious. And even with a trend, we will need some more people. So I'm gonna invite in 10 more immigrants. Beautiful. Do we actually have housing for them? No, we do not. Next mission is house. Just go for the basic. They cost 54 stone each, which is quite steep, but should be good. You need to clear up. There's nice and big deposits somewhere up here. Clear all of that. It's going well. The town is shaping up very slowly, but it is shaping up. When do we unlock nobles? Nobles are at... there's 5 nobles from that. Nobles are at 650 population, which is quite a step away. Still. But a little town shaping up. I've probably said this like 3 times now, but I do enjoy the way it's turning out. To the point where stone wall. Do we have stone walls unlocked? We do. How expensive would it be to start building a wall? It's actually not too bad. Just for planning purposes, I'll start building a little wall. We can't build a gate though yet, as we don't have iron. Then it kills iron. And here, I do not want 26 people in the coal mine. I'll put about 5 for now. So we can start stocking up coal for when eventually we do start smelting. Let me assign a crate to coal. I'll do 2. Beautiful. That's shaping up. Actually, I can do I can do little corner towers for now. To be fair, that should be like that. I don't feel the need to put one down there yet. Yeah, we will probably need to clear quite a bit more rock, as walls are very expensive if you... Well, not very, but it's just a hassle. And the new lab is built, and we are out of population. Oh, let's bring in 10 more people, which we do need to house. I seem to have done a double wall here. Do I do that again to keep up with... I don't know. Let's just do a single wall. Cool. Oh, now once the research kicks in, all labs consume clay? That's a new change. That's where all my clay has been going. Oh, okay. I've just been enlightened. Let's get a few more clay miners. Fortunately, clay will be a problem. Power? 4 people died. Heat. Oh, okay. They need a well here, otherwise they will die from heat. Poor souls. A lot of people are dying from heat. They are all here though, so clearly this is too far from a well. Luckily we have an influx of immigrants who do want to come and take their place, so I'm gonna stop hiring people at the coal plant for now. I don't want them to just die. What does this mean? Exposure. Unfortunate. Oh, he's sick. He's gonna die soon. If the well is not built, oh god. There might need to be another well along the way. Put one at the clay pit. Well, it's nothing like the mass migration from my last series where I accidentally took in, I think, 300 immigrants within a barn click. That was hectic. Okay, we do have the research now. Let's unlock the library. There we go. Beautiful. For this, we will need cloth. Which, where are you gonna get that from? Good question. I'll probably import some. Now, how big do we want this library? Be connected up here. Shelf. That's an interesting design. And then a few carpets to make them feel at home, maybe. Boom, 100% efficiency. And these guys use skin, or leather, should I say, which we actually should be producing from the hunter. However, I don't understand where it's going, which I'll figure out in just a minute. Okay, we can swap out meat for leather if we do need to. But this is being built, and I need to figure out a way to get some fabric. Luckily, I can probably just import some from the neighboring settlement. If I hit the world map, hello Polyoxo, ant people. Let me trade with you. I want cloth. I don't want 500 cloth, I just want 10 cloth. And you guys get 14 coins and 41 grain, sure. That's all you guys. Should be able to build that now. And that will start generating some knowledge. I do also think we might need to start a cotton farm so you can make domestic cloth. However, can't have much farmland left. I'll go for a... I'll go for a small one for now. Okay, that's still not quite efficient. I do need a row or two more. That should be fine. Now I do need to figure out where to get 25 cotton from. But I've just reminded myself, the ant people, they probably have cotton. Let's ask for a little bit of cotton. Nothing too crazy. This should be cheap. I'll get 30. They want 3 chairs and textual. Take that. No problem. The library's built, but now we don't have any free workers. So 10 more people. Welcome into the settlement. I don't know how I'm going to feed all of you guys, which could have been a mistake. Actually, I do have a lot of grain. The bakery's not working fast enough, unfortunately. That's being built. Let's assign a crate to cotton. Temperature's rising to an extreme level. Great. Cotton. There we go. And this is consuming 6 leather a year, which we don't have. I think I need to start swapping out the meat for leather. And then a crate for leather. This person is still sick. Great. And yeah, once we get some leather in, which I think we just did, they should start cooking up knowledge. They're not cooking yet. I think the leather has still not kicked in, fortunately. But with that, actually, you know what? Just to complete it, I am going to build the gatehouse. I'm going to import some iron, which is actually very expensive, but what can you do? How do I want this? Oh, let's go for something like that. And that is Okay, that is quite expensive actually. I'm gonna need to clear some rock. Here we go. And then I'll try trading pots for it, as pots is what we do have. I need about, what was it, 30 iron? Oh, that's gonna be expensive. How about all my pottery? Okay, do you know what? 7k. That's only 5k. What else can I give you? Would you like... do I even have anything I want? Like, I can't afford it. That's horrible. But yeah. When I can... Wait, it was only 18. I might actually be able to afford it. I overestimated how much iron I need. 18. Resource. Give you... Not much. Here we go. Oh. That should be built now. Well, should be built very soon. I might need to assign a crate for iron just for it to spawn in. The town center is always quite lively, which is nice. Yes, okay. It has spawned in. You should start building that now. And the first foundations of a wall are officially up in the 10th year and the 3rd day of spring. Anyway, that's it for this video. We got quite a few things done. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Goodbye.